hardware technology park, later converted to a software technology park by those days it was Department of Electronics. And all the parks created around Hyderabad today, the hardware park and the Fab City and the SEZs were all initiatives taken up by India. Because of the government also was very proactive in the whole process. It's not that only the industry moved it. It was a partnership between government and industry. So always wherever the partnership between government and industry exists, things move forward. And in that way we have to appreciate what government of Andhra Pradesh has done in this initiative. But as our previous speaker said, the challenge is in the implementation. That is where we are a little bit backward there. I think we have to move forward on the implementation side. And as you know, that electronic industry is the largest industry in the world, consisting of consumer electronics, communications, telecom, IT hardware, industrial electronics and strategic electronics. And technology and innovation plays a key role on the growth of this and sustenance of this industry. And creating a conducive ecosystem is very important. I think part of the policy, I think certain issues have to be addressed. As you also mentioned that we have a good educational institutions in Hyderabad, but the challenge is the industry institute interface is lacking actually. Because because I'm in the governing boards of all the government universities here, and we find that the attraction is more towards the software industry than the manufacturing industry. They had a dialogue with the state government here, but unfortunately they felt that the ecosystem was not existing and they moved to some other part of the country. But given all this, AP has always had certain strengths in certain pockets. Like you look at the certain telecom companies here, the instrumentation companies, including the public sector enterprise, plus the strategic electronic industry is very strong in Hyderabad. I think we have to build on this little bit of strengths where AP is strong. And the implementation also should be more focused towards these sectors, then we can move towards the other industry. And other important issue is creating the centers of excellence. Like in IT side, we have IIIT and all these have created a center of excellence. The center of excellence is required for the electronic manufacturing industry also. And industry institute and research institute partnerships have to be increased. And then whatever incentive programs the government comes out should be targeted towards creating this ecosystem and encouraging cross collaborations. I think what is becoming important in today's innovative environment is industry alone cannot sustain its innovation. So they have to start collaborating. In this context, about a couple of years back from CIA and Ministry of Science and Technology, we formed a organization called GITA, Global Innovation and Technology Alliance. This GITA is the outcome of the bilateral agreements between Government of India and the other governments. And the first programs were signed with Israel, Canada and Taiwan. Now the Government of India is in discussion with other countries also. An example here is each country identifies a certain sector of industry which they want cross collaborations. And the local industry partners with the industry in the other country, and the grants for the local industry come from the Indian government. In the other country, the grants come from the respective government. Certain grants are located. This has become a successful model. So far, they are operating with 3 countries, and Government of India is pursuing to operate with other countries also. I think AP also can involve in these programs to get into this cross collaboration. The other issue is the importance of intellectual property rights. I think in today's competitive environment, we have to always think about getting licenses and technology license and then move forward. But unless we generate our own IP, it becomes difficult to compete in today's environment. So this is one area I think where a lot of importance has to be given. When you look at the total IPR filings in India, 90% are filed by multinational companies. Only 10% is by Indian companies. I think that profile has to change. Unless the industry moves into generating its own IP, we will not be able to sustain in this market. And the value creation also is important. When it comes to electronic industry, majority of us still produce products where the value add is very low. And as the competition increases in this low value add, it becomes very difficult to sustain. And to increase value addition, technology plays an important role and IP also plays an important role. I think this is one area I think the electronic industry has to focus and move forward. In this context, on behalf of CII, we have been playing a very proactive role. About 2 years back, we signed a joint venture with DIPP, Ministry of Commerce, set up the India Intellectual Property Foundation to be a think tank and help advise the government on IPR issues. And in this process, what we did is we started educating the judiciary, the customs officials and the police officials to understand the importance of intellectual property rights, because the number of litigations in the Indian market are increasing related to IP. All of us in one form or the other in our business someday will be confronted with these IP issues.